Wild times.
All right, well, moving on to a little game I want to play from the Reddit rundown.
Oh, that wasn't it?
No, that was a misfire on my part, but it turned out to be some interesting conversation.
Good misfire.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys each whether or not something is a myth or if it is a true statement.
Okay, Reddit rundown.
All animal facts. All right, so running in a zigzag to outrun an alligator will help you get away from said alligator.
Let me go first since I'm not the herpetologist here. I would say yes, that will help you.
I would also say fact based on when I've seen them run.
Incorrect. Alligators don't run for long distances, so this will probably just waste your energy. They can also climb fences and trees.
Okay, very good.
Right.
According to John Reddit.
All right. So the next one, you should drink water from a cactus if you are in a survival situation in the desert.
This is a loaded question. If it's the only water available and you're thirsting to death, then yes.
Okay.
If there's other water that might be available, then take the other water.
Forrest, even if there's no other water available, should you drink from the cactus?
I'm going to say yes.
No, not from my experience, because I've tried it, having seen this, and it's like really bitter and disgusting, and the fluid that comes out is not good for you.
Forrest is correct. It is full of various acids and other fun things that actually will make you shit yourself to death and dehydrate faster.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
So Bugs Bunny cartoons when I was a kid were wrong.
Yes.
Where you put the tap into the cactus and just
That's correct.
Exactly.
That's correct. All right. Now this one is a very common thing that is said, and I myself have gone by it. Moss grows only on the north side of trees.
I'm going to say false because Forrest's shaking his head.
No, it's just such nonsense. I've never even known where that comes from.
It's crazy. I literally was out one time and I was like, you try and figure out the directions by the sun and shit when you're out in the woods just for fun, even if you're not in it, you need to know. And I'm like, wait a minute. At one time, I'm like, there's moss here on this and then moss on the other side of that tree. I was like, it's total bullshit.
I've never understood it. I've never understood where that even comes from.
Dude, ridiculous. All right, and the last one. You can follow flying birds to land if you're lost on open water.
It would be very hard, but yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Fiction, because there are birds like certain albatross that never go to ground.
And now the opposite. You can follow birds to water if you're lost on land.
No, and nor would you want to do that. Why would that help you?
To get water, like if you need water.
I mean,
What do you mean?
birds are like any other animal. They need water, but I don't know how often they need to drink it, so I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Nor can most people follow a flying bird.
Yeah.
No, but that's
with
a
their
common thing.
jetpack.
Right.
I'm gonna say fiction on that one as well.
Yes, gentlemen, it's all fiction because the title of the Reddit post was called "What Survival Myth is Completely Wrong and
This
Can
is
Get
not a
You
Reddit
Killed."
rundown. This is a fact or fiction. You blew it.
True.
Yeah.
That was a fact or fiction.
It's a mess. I didn't do any coordination with our producer Kyle beforehand, but
No, you're good. You're good.
it was entertaining nonetheless.
So you're saying an albatross, they just land and they just sleep, kind of floating on the floating in the water?
Yep. And then I was trying to remember, we put it in that thing that we were working on, but one of those birds travels like 700 miles without ever touching the ground. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I remember that. What about now? Could you follow a fulmar to the land?
Yeah, fulmar for sure. Any seagulls you could follow to land it. But if you followed a fulmar, you'd get puked on as soon as you got there. It's very, very unpleasant.
Now, is fulmar? Oh, fulmar is what I would have on a ship with me for survival. Is that what I said? A seagull? Remember that episode we did, and you were worried about scurvy, so you needed vitamin C from something?
Yeah, I took oranges with me, and you told me I was an
took
idiot.
oranges, and I took a seagull.
That's right.
You were here for that one. It was Nick, I think.
Oh. Well, no, the Fulmar was featured in the Pharaohs episode of Extinct or Alive.
Right.
When it puked on Mitch's camera lens.
Yep.
Yeah. Was he fucking furious?
Nah, he was cool about it. It was
Not
funny
as mad
though.
as when you broke his camera by dropping it down a ravine or something.
Johnny just broke one of my cameras a few weeks ago. I wasn't too happy about that.
Doing what?
When we were in Baja, he was I've only ever owned one camera, and this was it. And I was like, all right, I'm like a serious producer now. I gotta get like camera gear so that the guys can use it, so I don't always have to rent theirs. So I got a C70, a brand new Canon C70, very nice camera, from what I'm told. And it had been used once for about 2 days, put away. Then I grabbed it back for that Baja trip we went on. Johnny decided to put his own homemade sling on it, slung it over his shoulder. We walked through an estuary and it fell off and went into the water, completely fried.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, thanks, Johnny. And of course,
like,
it wasn't.
I got to call Steve Rockmail for the insurance claim.
No insurance because it wasn't a shoot. It was like us having fun. So
it's just fucked. The camera's
just fucked. Well, I have a blanket policy, so I get some money back, but not much.
Gotcha.
Which was a real bummer. Fucking Johnny.
That's a bumpski.
Did you get $7,000 down the drain?
Yep, exactly right.
Did you get a new one?
Nope, can't afford it. Only got one.
Yeah, I mean, he's busy buying airplanes over there.
That's right. Thinking about it. Still thinking about it.
Wild times.
So if you want more behind the scenes stuff that we cannot show on YouTube, Darwin Awards, video breakdowns and reviews, check out the Patreon. It's full of hours and hours of incredible exclusive content, stuff that you guys are gonna love. Swipe up, click the link, do the thing, come and hang out on Patreon. See you guys there.